Hello, sports cards investors. This is Rick. I want to share my strategy on grading sports cards while on a tight budget. As most of you know, grading your cards increases their value. The higher the grade, the higher the value. If you have a PSA 10, for example, you can sell it at least 5 to 10 times the price of a raw ungraded card. There are currently three major players in the grading business. Number one is PSA, second is Beckett, and third is SGC. And we have two promising new companies, HGA and CSG. These are the four factors I look for that help me decide on where I send my cards for grading. The first is the appearance of the slab, second is the grading fee, third is the turnaround time. Is there a backlog? How long does it take before you can get your card back? And fourth is the resale value. As a collector, the appearance of the slab is very important. So here are some slabs that I have, and let's take a closer look at each of them. First is PSA. Of course, I am biased as most of my graded cards are by PSA. I like the simple but elegant design. It is light, compact, and durable. It is currently number one in the hobby, as everyone will tell you. Second is the Beckett slab. It's a bit bigger, a bit heavier compared to the other three I have here. What I like about the Beckett slabs are you have the option to have the subgrades, centering edges, corners, and surface, so you know the specifics on how your card was graded. What I don't like about Beckett slabs is I find that they are easily cracked as compared to PSA slabs. I've accidentally dropped a few Beckett slabs and PSA slabs, and based on experience, PSA slabs are more durable. So as you can see, the Beckett slabs are a bit more thicker. What I do like about these slabs is they do have the card in a plastic sleeve inside, so it gives your card added protection. SGC comes in next. It has a classic design. Labels are pretty simple. You have the black plastic inside. Gives a fine contrast to your card. Some people like SGA. I do know is they are strict with grading, so some people crack open an SGC 8.5 and try to convert them to a PSA or BGS 9s. CSG is a new grading company. They are the same company that is number one in grading comic books. It has subgrades like Beckett, so that is nice. Initially, I was not impressed with the label, the plain design, green color, but if you look closely, the green color is actually a hologram, so it's not as bad as it initially looks. As I will show you later, CSG has the option to grade cards for as low as $8. However, those are without subgrades. If you want the subgrades, it's $18 per card. Next is HGA. I don't have an HGA slab yet. I took this picture from eBay, but I've heard lots of nice things about their slabs. They are heavy but durable. I will need to confirm once I get my hands on one. I like that you can customize your label. If it was me, I would match the slab to their NBA team. If they are wearing their college uniform, then I may go with the match card. The next factor to consider is the selling value of the slab. PSA is, of course, number one. A close second is BGS, unless you have a BGS 10, which is very rare. SGC comes in third, and not much data on CSG and HGA. However, what I've seen is HGA does not lag far behind PSA. Here's an example. This is a Luka Optic Shock, a graded 9, sold for $360 with an HGA slab. And then you can easily compare it to PSA 9s that sold for just slightly above the HGA slab. So how much is the grading cost? Ever since, I try to spend the least on grading. As you all know, PSA went up on its price, doubled from $10 to $20 as the cheapest. The good news is the current $20 value has a $499 maximum declared value. So if you ask me, I will only send cards with book values of at least $50 and above. Anything lower is not worth sending to PSA. You do need to be a club member to get the discounted price. They did go up on that price too. So I renewed prior to the price increase. It was $59. Now it's $99 per year. For PSA, the wait time is terrible. It is currently 9 to 10 months for the value modern and ultra modern. For Beckett or BGS, cheapest is $20 with no subgrades. But of course, if you're going with Beckett, you want the subgrades. It's $35 per card. For thicker cards, expensive RPAs, you may want to go with Beckett for the subgrades. The Luka that was sold for a record $4.6 million was graded by Beckett. It got a grade of 9. Turnaround time is similar to PSA, it's 9 to 10 months. For SGC, $25 is the cheapest for cards below $500 in value. The great thing about SGC is they currently have the best turnaround time. They are not backed up. If you are in a rush to get your cards back, then SGC is a good option. For CSG, they offer the cheapest services, as low as $8 per card with no subgrades. If you have a lot of base or cheap cards that you want graded, as long as they are each under $100 in value, then CSG is a good choice. As I showed earlier, the label of its slabs is actually decent on close-up. And as I mentioned too, if you want subgrades, then the price is $18 per card. Last is HGA. Great looking slabs. I like that you can customize your labels. The cheapest is $20 with 60 business days turnaround time. You pay on how fast you want your slabs back. So this is important. If you have a card more than $500 in value, PSA will charge you $100 for that. For HGA, it remains at $20. I do have a few cards above $500, and that is why I decided to send those cards through HGA. I will actually use the very fast or 10 business days for $55 per card. So you get your card quicker than PSA at a lower cost. They do not have a backlog. The reason why is they limit the amount of cards they accept for grading per week. Currently open for submission every Thursdays at 5 p.m. Eastern and Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern. You can log in 15 minutes prior to join a waiting room, and while in the waiting room, they will randomly assign you a number or a position. They are limiting 5 cards per customer, so you want to be under the 500 positions so you can at least be guaranteed a spot. Shout out to my friend Rainier, who gave me the tip to make 2 accounts with HGA. So I have one account with my iPhone. Luckily, I ended up in the 570 position, So currently at 200 with 1,600 cards remaining. So I should be able to get in with that account. My iPad account ended up with over 2,000 positions, so unlikely I'll get in with this one. So this will be the first time I'm submitting to HGA. So I'm gonna submit this Michael Jordan autograph, these two Kevin Durant rookie cards, and these two LeBron James rookie cards. So these two LeBrons were pretty cheap back then. The Fleer was only 99 cents. The Tops was like $5. That was from 10 years ago. And Kevin Durant Tops Chrome and the Kevin Durant Gold was only like selling for under $5. The Michael Jordan card, the autograph, is a bit more expensive, but compared to today's prices, they were actually pretty cheap. So I bought this for $300. I was able to get in and input my cards for grading. I went with the $55 per card for the 10 business days turnaround time. So hopefully we get them back in 2 weeks and I will then post another video. Thanks for watching.